That's the strongest starting 11, really, that they had out there. You could say Odegaard not match fit yet. Rice carrying that injury. But apart from that, so are they still missing some... Everyone will point to the number 9. Is that what they are still missing here, Arsenal, to take them to the next level?
Well, I think the games that they've had recently, obviously the red cards have cost them dearly. And if they hadn't have had those players sent off, would this table look completely different? Quite possibly. I think it would. I think they definitely have probably another 5 points on the board, which keeps them in contention with Liverpool, keeps them very close. But when you look at what they're doing on the pitch, I do point to Odegaard. Odegaard is their Rodri. He's the one player that they can't afford to lose. He's the one that makes them tick. If you look at the players that Manchester City have got in their midfield, pretty much you've got Bernardo Silva, Kovacic, De Bruyne, Phil Foden. They're all creative midfielders if they play in that central position. Declan Rice isn't necessarily creative. Jorginho isn't creative. Thomas Partey isn't creative. So there's a lot of emphasis on Martin Odegaard as that central player to be creative. Now, we know Saka and Martinelli can do their jobs in wide areas, but City have them players as well. But City have other players within that central area who you've got to keep your eye on and who can create things. They're not really creative in midfield. I know they've got good players, but it's a different type of balance and a different dynamic Arsenal have got over City. So I think once Odegaard gets fully fit, I think we'll see a true reflection of how good Arsenal can be.
I think also adding to that, it's not just his quality and his creativity going forward, it's also what he does off the ball, the way that he starts the press often, doesn't he? And I think he helps take a little bit of pressure off Saka, because we've seen in certain games, the Newcastle game in particular, where they were doubling up on him and stopping Saka, whereas I think Odegaard goes over there and creates those overloads, doesn't he, which then helps his game as well. So I just think he's so key in all aspects of the game, so having him back fit and match fit is key for Arsenal moving forwards.